If you're seeing this on the 4th, 5th, or 6th, this is your reading. What do you need to know? 247 on my clock as I say that, and cards jumped out. Ooh, King of Pentacles, High Priestess, King of Swords, and the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. What the hell? And Judgment. 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles, and then, oh, this is a love reading. This is a love reading. This is a love reading. If you don't want a love reading, I apologize that this makes you unhappy. I have plenty of other videos, or you could book a private reading, or you could stick around, just, you know. Emperor and the 10 of Swords also came out. Wow. Okay, so here's what's going on in this reading. You are, depending on your pronouns and how you identify, you're either the Emperor or the High Priestess in this reading. This is between you and your kingdom spouse. The wheel is saying everything's turning in your favor because you and they finally walked away from an emotional burden. Now, for at minimum one of you, you were with someone. There's King and Queen of Swords on the table as a match. There's Queen and King of Pentacles, that's a match. So this person was either married or in a long-term relationship, and they were not actually happy. They were with a karmic, not a true healthy mate. Because to get the 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles is saying, as well as the 3 of Wands, wow, with the Ace of Swords, and then the 9 of Cups. Oh my God, my stomach just went crazy in the best sort of way. That movie kind of feeling with the butterflies and the knot and like prom or first date or like that kind of and that's not my normal feelings, so that's why I'm trying to even figure out how to explain it to you. Here's what's going on with all these freaking cards. This person is coming in to tell you the truth. Not only did they decide to start working on themselves, 8 of Pentacles. Not only did they decide, I can't stay with a karmic and waste another moment of my life on lack of success, lack of security, lack of happiness, lack of prosperity, lack. And they decided to focus with the 2 of Wands. It is taking all of their energy, all of their intuition, all of their focus, all of their magic, 313 as I was saying that, and saying, we're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. So you and this person are and have been always basically communing in the 5D. Now, no one's expecting you to remember it because you needed to have amnesia for both of you to make decisions based on only this reality to pass tests. Because if you remembered your Akashic blueprint, if you remembered all the conversations and whatever was going on in sleep realm, Akashic realm, whatever, you wouldn't be making the decisions based on only meat suit 3D stuff. So that's one of the reasons that you might be like, no, I don't remember dreaming about, and you might start remembering. Now, you don't necessarily have to one way or the other. Judgment being called has seen how whoever your kingdom spouse is the words we use, true mate, but divine masculine and feminine, no matter your pronouns, no matter how you're attracted, it's usually 1 and 1, no matter what your pronouns are, okay, or who your type of person attraction is, okay. 252. So it's saying that they saw how these people were treating you, how, if this is you, because it could be both of you, both leaving a previous union of some kind, realize that the divine feminine and masculines were under spell work for eons, trying to keep them trapped to a toxic karmic so that no divine union could happen. Remember, as a light source, the healthier and happier and better your life is, the brighter you shine. Do you really think the dark side of things would want that? Now, think about that plus another one who is only going to amplify. So now you're 1,000 times brighter and more powerful. Do you really think an enemy would want that for anyone? No. But those contracts have been broken. Lots of us have been working for years and years and years. So it finally was broken over the last few years. And that's why you're going to see a lot of love readings starting to come out, and hearing that people are finally leaving and waking up is because judgment was called. Those unions were soul contracts from previous lifetimes where that piece of shit karmic was like, no, it was you in that previous life. I'll prove it. We're going to do it again in this life. See, I can't even with it. Oh my God. And your divine spouse was like, all right, bet. Looked at you and was like, honey, give me this amount of time. And then whatever it will be, and we'll prove it, and then we'll move on. And they were never concerned that that wasn't going to be ended and come to you. But remember, spirit always will have backups like a vending machine. It's not a disrespect, but there's always going to be ones if there was an accident, ones if something didn't work out. You would never be left without a true kingdom spouse. Okay? But this person finally has woken up, seen the light, realized, because judgment being called, saw how your person's partner, karmic, was totally toxic, totally a narcissist. Now they're able to get away from that, know the truth, feel it, walk away, and be able to tell you, don't worry, the burdens are over. We're not doing that anymore. It caused them to level up into emperor, and or it caused you to level up into high priestess, or vice versa, depending pronouns, right? So if you're the masculine watching this, she's now the high priestess leveling up into all the queens in one. Yes, it's usually the empress that means, but when you are a divine spouse, it is a magical connection to a spiritual connection of, so, you know, depending on who you are, you both have magical, energetic, divine competencies. It's not really the right word, but we know what I mean, really. Where maybe they do spell work, maybe they do prayer work, maybe they do Reiki, maybe they're just a light that always, you know, has butterflies and bees, and they seem like Snow White in reality, kind of animals just flock, or just whatever. You'll see and know what we're saying on this, where you're like, oh, one way or the other. And by the way, if you're the feminine, you're going to feel that way about the masculine. For some, you're going to be like, hello, Odin. Hello, Daddy Odin. For others, it's going to be like, oh, Merlin, how are you? And whatever else. We're using those references because they're high spiritual leaders from the past. Whether you believe in those characters or not, you get the doesn't mean a big beard. It doesn't have to mean a big beard in all cases. Okay, content. It's okay if you like clean shaven, whatever. But he does have a big beard. Just saying. Truth coming in, because he was no longer gonna wait. He, she, they, her, them. You're getting wishes fulfilled. Okay, now, one of the things I'll explain, one of the reasons there's these double matches, is this masculine and their karmic were toxic together, almost making both of them the toxic partners, the narcissists. Then, realizing and awakening, they were giving glimmers of you. When they were given this glimmer of you, it opened their heart and awoke them to the realization that they don't need to be with a narcissist, love avoidant, cold, because although it could be air sign compatibilities with some of these, when it's a match of two swords in this reading, they're giving me the energy that it was kind of making both partners way too toxic and undeserving to stay like that no matter what. Where when they're going to be with you, are with you, start seeing and realizing you exist, it's going to do, and that's what the Eight of Pentacles doing more work. So they healed their heart because they weren't going to let the toxic stuff keep them in lack where you weren't going to have a happily ever after, hence how they were able and going to be able to be this emperor top tier or high priestess. Remember pronouns, who cares on that? And they see you too as the most abundant, prosperous union that's grounded and secure. This is going to be incredible. Use the link in my bio for readings, Reiki sessions, cord cuttings, spell work, and more. Become a private subscriber through my website. Yay for you.